The search turned up many suspicious things, including child pornography, several condoms, and a hatchet. But what raised the eyebrows of the investigators the most was Stephen's search history, where they found that he'd been stalking Lauren's social media and watching violent pornography. The more the officers searched through his apartment, the more they realized that Stephen had been obsessed with Lauren for a long time. But the thing that sealed Stephen's fate were Lauren's video clips that he had recorded secretly. Stephen was charged with first-degree murder and agreed to take a plea deal to escape the death penalty. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Stephen sealed his fate the moment he decided to step in front of the camera and fake innocence. But in this next story, the assailants don't bother faking their innocence. They recorded themselves bragging to police. On August 11th, 2022, two suspects, 27-year-old Antonietta Stevens and her sister, 17-year-old Janine Gonzalez, would come across Ashley Bocanegra at an apartment complex. But this wouldn't be a friendly, neighborly encounter, because moments after running into her, Antonietta and Janine would viciously attack Ashley for supposedly having an affair with Antonetta's fiancé, Daniel Gonzalez. After the incident, an apartment complex employee who saw the attack called 911 to report the disturbance.
Two girls fighting. And she was really bloody. I could see the blood from around that. Clearly, we were fighting on the street.
After receiving the call, the Gwinnett Police Department hopped into action and began taking statements.
Girl, she came to the house, she's been sleeping with my fiance. She works over there, she's his manager, and she keeps on forcing him to have sex with her after he's been cut it off, or she's gonna fire him. And we ended up fighting right there because she approached my home. This is my home. She lives all the way over there.
Okay, is everybody in the house right now?
Oh, just me, I'm the only one at fault. Just me, the girl, she left.
Is your sister involved?
My sister?
Yeah,
No, that's my sister-in-law.
Is she involved?
She was there.
Are you two arguing, or are you?
No, we're not arguing.
Okay, so let's go inside.
The female that he's been sleeping with.
Him?
Yes, my fiance. I've known him for 5 years. We moved here together from up north. He works at 404. He's been sleeping with his manager.
And that's who was here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been feeling it for some time now.
Okay.
Yesterday I'm walking to Quick Trip, I see them walking together. And you're a woman, you know our intuition. I know that's the girl. I seen her, we argued yesterday, we broke it up, it was fine. This morning now, she's calling, texting, saying that she's gonna be coming here. I waited for her.
It's clear that Antonietta was trying to paint herself and her fiancé as the victims by claiming that the woman she assaulted forced her fiancé to have sex with her on several occasions. But what the officers didn't know by now was that Janine had recorded the attack, and what they would soon see would show just how violent the attack was.
Yeah.
Get off me.
Say hi to Daniel.
Get off me.
Wanna get stuck?
Get off me.
Get off my hair, I'm gonna you up.
Let me go now. Get off me.
Say hi to Daniel.
Get off me.
Say hi to Daniel.
Get the fuck.
You know he's not to come out here you up, right?
Okay,
You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
He's in the house with our son.
Yeah,
He said I could do it. Yep, this is what we do. If I get mad and he knows I'm leaving, he feels sad. He says, that's what I'm doing.
A few moments later, CCTV captured the victim, 30-year-old Ashley Bocanegra, stumbling as she walked back to her apartment. After a few hours, Ashley still had difficulty breathing and was taken to the hospital by her fiancé. But by the time she arrived, she'd quickly be given a ventilator as she was unable to breathe on her own. Unfortunately, the severe beating led to internal bleeding and other injuries, which led to her death. This meant that the case had just gone from an assault to a murder. So the officers went back to Antonietta and Janine to break the news and dig a little deeper.
I know, that was the girl that was walking. I went to Quick Trip. Hey, I'm Detective Carter with Gwinnett County Police. Are you your intimate?
Yes,
Hey, this is Detective Poppy, Sergeant Poppy.
hi, nice to meet you.
We know that there was like an incident
Yeah,
that happened earlier today. Has anyone called you about it since?
no, was somebody listening?
Well, we just got another call about it. So I guess the girl went to the hospital
Okay.
and she died.
She died.
She's dead. So, but we know that there was like
an altercation that happened beforehand?
That was mutual. She came here.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah.
So, but because of it,
going to kill anybody.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But because of that, we have to kind of talk to you guys and get a more formal statement.
Sure, okay. Wow, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
That was not my intention. I've been mentally going through a lot. I have bipolar depression and I'm just going through a lot right now. And, you know, I came here from up north with my fiance, that's him.
Hey.
I came here with my fiance. Yeah, so I came
Are you
here.
the sister? The
Yeah,
sister, okay.
sister. I came here with my fiance to start a new life, buy a house, everything like that, and I never expected him to basically cheat on me with someone at the workplace, you know what I'm saying?
So we would like to get like a formal statement, so we're gonna ask that you come up to our headquarters and talk to us.
It's just right up the street.
Okay,
I
alright.
hear kids. Is there someone else here that there's someone here with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
After speaking with the officers, Antonietta and Janine were taken to the police station to make formal statements. Once there, the two were placed in separate rooms, giving the officers a chance to speak to them individually, hoping that way they'd share some details that would help them get to the bottom of this.
You know, they're arguing or whatever. So, my brother, him being a man, cheats. Like always, you know, he's feeling less than he thinks it's okay to cheat, so, you know. He tells me who is he cheating with and stuff. Now, me and my stepsister, I mean, not my stepsister, my sister-in-law, we're very close, like, so close, like, you understand. Like, she's more of a sister to me than my brother's a brother to me, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
very
So,
close.
like, we're very close.
Yeah.
So, once he told me, I was just like, ooh, what a dollar.
It's girl code.
Yes, right? So, especially when, right after he told me what he was doing, he wanted to do it with her. So I was just like, I'm about to tell her. 2 days prior before this day, we were just chilling, she was working, and Daniel did something to her to make her upset. So we were talking or whatever. And I was like, oh, I forgot to tell you. No, I didn't forget, but that's still, you know. So I was like, tell her what happened. He explained what she did or whatever. She's like, oh, really? She's upset or whatever. I was like, don't tell him that because he's gonna be mad at me.
Right.
Okay, so after that,
When the everyday excess falls away, and we instead prioritize what matters, we find we can go further with less. Siggy Skier, full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar. Less sets you free.
and I was like, oh, I forgot to tell you. No, I didn't forget, but that's still, you know. So I was like, tell her what happened. He explained what she did or whatever. She's like, oh, really? She's upset or whatever. I was like, don't tell him that because he's gonna be mad at me.
Right.
Okay, so after that, he explained how the girl looked to me though. And, you know, earlier Puerto Rican skinny girl. So I was like, okay. So then I explained it to his better. So the next day after that, we went to the store. Last night. We went to the store last night and we were walking the Crip Trip. Crip Trip is right there, you know.
I thought that's how y'all walk earlier.
Yeah.
I thought that was you guys.
Okay, so we walked to Quick Trip. As we're walking to Quick Trip, the both of them are walking together from Quick Trip. So they're just now leaving, and we're just now coming. So Antonetta is like, is that Daniel walking? So she runs to him like, who is this? So he's like, oh, it's my worker or whatever. Mind you, before we walked to Quick Trip, we asked him, when you go on your break, can you take us to the store? He said he couldn't leave on his break. So when we stopped home walking, it was like, you just said you couldn't leave on your break, now you walking right to the store?
It's clear from the interrogation that Janine had no remorse for taking someone's life and laughs as she told the detectives that she was the one who spilled about the affair. Both Janine and Antonietta were charged with felony murder and aggravated battery. Both of them pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter and were sentenced to 20 years in prison. While Antonietta may have had a motive to kill Ashley, the next assailant just killed someone out of spite.
I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do and you choke me.
Terrible.
On February 24th, 2020, the Orange County Sheriff's Office received a call from 42-year-old Sarah Boone, who told police that she had found her boyfriend, George Torres, dead inside of a suitcase. When police arrived, she told them that George and she were playing hide and seek when she zipped him up in the suitcase, went upstairs, and accidentally fell asleep. Sarah claimed she was innocent and that the whole thing was just an accident. But when detectives began investigating, they find horrifying video evidence that would showcase the actions of a cold-blooded killer.
What is the location of the emergency? 4748 Frank Court, apartment 3.
4748, what's the street name?
France, F-R-A-N-T-D.
And the appointment number?
3.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department, do not hang up.
Alright, so location emergency.
That's 32.
No, please don't leave.
4748 France Lane, apartment 3.
France Court. My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case when we were playing. And
Okay.
like kind of high seat kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
I understand, you need to confirm this. Is he awake at all? Is he conscious at all?
No, he's purple.
Is he breathing?
No.
Alright. I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for us, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Alright.
I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay, well,
Nothing happened. He's purple.
right. Okay, listen to me. You did the definitive ability. I need you to get it for me, okay?
What is
You have
it?
an AED available?
No.
Alright, you right by him now?
I'm sorry?
Are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, lay him flat on his, okay, ma'am, listen, so is he cold and stiff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not necessarily cold, but he's stiff.
Right, okay. Alright, listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Remove the clothes, okay?
Yes, I did.
Alright, okay, wait.
Stiff and purple.
Right, okay, listen, okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to put two compressions on him, okay? Alright? Please, you up your hand on his breastbone, right in center of the chest, right between the nipples.
Yes.
Put your hands up on that hand.
Benny, I'm telling you. Just like looking at it, you can tell.
Okay,
Please. Okay, you're turtle.
After Sarah speaks to 911 operators over the phone, police arrive at her residence, where they get a more detailed account of what happened that night George passed. But this information is just the beginning and will only lead to more questions from the detectives.
Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
fine.
put a puzzle together, we can do some on right there.
You were putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. So we're drinking, we had a bottle of wine last night. So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right? Okay. So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk inside. Okay.
I called you guys. I tried getting your battery. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning. When I found it.
Before you called?
Yes.
1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. That's when I found him, and I took him out. I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he be here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you live at?
Right on the street.
Okay.
While talking to the officer, Sarah shares her side of the story, but the story alone wasn't enough evidence to draw any conclusions. So the officer asked Sarah to hand in her phone, which she gave both verbal and written permission to go through. Doing this unknowingly gave detectives evidence that the police would inevitably use to charge her with the murder of George Torres. Because in the haunting video, an intoxicated Sarah can be heard laughing and mocking George during his last moments alive.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Sarah, I can't fucking breathe, babe. Sarah, is he?
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah. Sarah.
The video, as chilling as it is, contradicts what Sarah told the detectives. Not only is George not having a good time, but he is literally begging her to let him out while Sarah mocks him. After this video was recorded, Sarah apparently went upstairs to sleep, and it wasn't until 12 hours later that she realized that he was still in the suitcase. But by that time, it was too late, and as an autopsy would soon reveal, George was in severe pain in the final moments of his life, all while Sarah was resting upstairs. With this newfound evidence, the detectives realized there was more to this case than an accidental homicide. So they called Sarah in for questioning to find out exactly what happened.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
How would you get those injuries?
Tell me and we'll both know. I have not touched him.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did a buccal swab, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay, are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
I have no idea, and I don't want to seem out of sorts, but I have no idea. We had a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good day. We've had good days lately.
Mm-hmm.
Even considering everything that's going on with our jobs and life in general and ex-wives and everything. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
Sarah tells the officers that the two were having a great time that night. However, when the lead detective shows her the video, her whole demeanor changes.
Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday? No?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. But your phone is password protected, you have the password, he has the facial recognition, so it's not like someone else could be on your phone.
No, I have those.
So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Can you move it around for that?
No, I don't remember that. It's that long?
2 minutes.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's you, your voice.
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Yeah, that's when you do it. Show me.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, you had two fingers hanging out.
I flipped him over. I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
There's two different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping in different positions, and him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it flips over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep,
Well, that's what you did.
but not intentional.
Judging by the tone of her voice, Sarah still doesn't know how much trouble she's actually in. She was arrested and charged with second-degree murder, and after a lengthy 4-year-long trial, was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison.
Something like that. is my personal buddy, you understand? I was there when he wasn't paying for the year. Snoop Dogg's party. I was there when he got crowned and he came. Look, did you see them, man? You see them gators, man? Hey, that's pimp shit there. You see them gators? Hey! International scalping. You dig. I'll be back to do it with y'all tonight. Go down. Give him something. Tell him something. Show him that up.
$2025. Wiz Khalifa, we in the building. Subscribe to the channel.
Turn around, rock that ass, come. Oh, boy. Pimping is real, man. It don't never stop.
I saw you back. Okay, so damn, it's been a minute, nigga. For the first question, 15 years? Alright, come on. I've been a fan, bro. Come on, man.
We met on Tinder and bonded over your car.
Y'all bonded over Khalifa. That's the best. Oh, we playing in the Taylor game. Taylor Allardyce is the best player. I see you. Thank you, Chef, right there. I know. Okay. That's the real Chef? Yeah. Chef. In the cookout, man. I'm telling you. The cookout, bro. She's like, hey, bro. You better go work, bro. Appreciate you.
When real lime juice meets sea salt, the classic is reimagined.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Let me get a bill. Thanks, man. Really though, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everything, man. Really though, man.
We in Nashville, Brooklyn Hall, the venue, the first show of the tour, and the beginning of the world tour. If you don't got your tickets, make sure you get them now. You can see selling out everywhere, there's not too many of them. So make sure you get your tickets to the Saturday of the World Tour. We're in Nashville, while we're in Illinois. Just one day. Yeah, that just be the set list. Not picking the set list at all. No. That's our crowd right there. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring it back, yo.
That shit hit a nerve on me. I'm like, fuck.
Everybody who's here, like, you know what I mean? We really worked and grinded to be here. So that's our story right there. Is that it ain't just, you know, blah, blah. That's our story right there. Play, boy. That merch, boy. You already know, boy. That big, you know what that is. You ain't got ass. But look at that vibe. Now it's special.
Kellogg's, como te guste.
Day to day. We in, where we at?
Iowa, Des Moines. We Des Moines. up, man? Show's crazy. It's really good. Everybody had fun. Go ahead and recap it. Show them now. Tastes like life. Where's the tacos, crab rolls? Take your time, kids.
We outro, let's go. Before pimping off, follow on behind Sheep, Big Booty Nooski on Instagram. Big Booty Nooski, she ain't have to tell me twice. I put the pump back and hopped in the car. Soon as I popped in, I took my phone out. Follow back, baby. I finally get to the crib. Tired as hell, ready to go to bed. I go straight to the room, take my pipe, sit it on the desk. I head over to the bed while I'm unbuttoning my shirt. I sit on the edge of the bed, decompress. A long day. Not too bad though, I ain't gonna lie to you. I looked forward to waking up the next day. It was gonna be a vibe. I needed that. Knocked out cold, you hear me? I ended up being woke up the next morning by my phone ringing. I woke up, grabbed it. It was Breezy calling. Answer or not. Hello? She Grand Rising King. You know early bird get the worm. I had a few motherfuckers come by some shit up this morning. Oh, damn. You got something decent left for me? Shit, I got one shirt left. A raw one too. I now I'm trusting you, cause whatever I get from you is what I'm finna be wearing for the day. Shit, I got you. All you gotta do is pull up. I just hold that down for me. I'm finna get up and get dressed and get myself together. I'm gonna go get my hair done right quick. Then I'ma slide and pull up on you. She say less. I'ma see the location. I'm in the birds this time. I bet. I did not mean to sleep in that late, but I was tired as hell. Up and at it though. I slide to Studio 813 in Dalton. Missy mama washing my hair. Missy gonna be ready to do your hair as soon as I'm finished. That's a blessing. How you been, Queen? I've been okay. Been taking it one day at a time. How have you been? I've been okay as I can be. Without your daughter in my life. Boy, she got a man. You so funny. Do she got a ring though? No, she ain't got no ring yet. Okay, so that means I can ask for her hand in marriage first. Can I marry her, mama? Boy, you is crazy. Shaking my head at you, chuckling out. I'm just saying. I wasn't playing though. After getting my locks after Missy started on my head. In the midst, you heard about what Trump doing with the penis? Oblivious out, hell no. What he on? They ain't making them no more. About to start rounding up everybody purchase to the nearest nickel. What? So no more pennies? No more pennies. I wonder what they gonna get rid of next. That's crazy. Well, he clearly still making dimes. LOL, and boy, you stupid. Perhaps. But, you and your dude ain't got into it yet? Nah, we good. What about you and your little boo? That's unfortunate. But we just got back cool whole time. But we can get into it again any day now. Let me hurry up and finish your hair so I can get you out of here. Nah, you can take your time, little baby. After a little while, she legit got me together. After handing me the mirror, so you gonna tell me I don't look good enough for you to let me take you out, Queen? Bartholomew. This is your word. So you gonna tell me I don't look good enough? You do look good. But when I let you take me out, that's a whole other situation. Chuckling, type. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z then. How much, Queen? 200. 200. Alright, let me see what I got in my change purse. You already know. That was my opportunity to up ham sandwich. Fuck time out, lick thumb. Peeled off trays, handed it to a sheep. You gave me too much. If anything, not enough. Appreciate you, queen. She, anytime Bartholomew. She removed my schmuck and let me loose as a new man. I pull up on Breezy at her car, walking up, Breezy Bree. She, that sound like Bartholomew. I got you right here, brother. How that motherfucker coming? Unfolding it so I can see the design. She showed me the back. It said homegrown with some codes of conduct. A school themed line, hence the name Advanced Prep. Damn, ain't that motherfucker crop too? She, hell yeah, here go the front. APCC logo, Advanced Prep Clothing Company. Oh, that motherfucker definitely simple but effective. And you say that's corporate shit? She, hell yeah, Advanced Prep. Hottest on the street right now. Say less, shit, how much? She, $175 and it's yours. Okay, say less. You ain't got no bottom stomach? She, I told you, boy, motherfuckers on my ass this morning about everything up. No, type shit. I just go to the mall and give me something to wear. For the rest of the little ensemble, I peel off the bread, give it to her. After taking the sheet, here you go, bro. Grab a shirt out. Man, thank you. Let me know when you get some more of this in stock. She, I got you. It's always a pleasure doing business with you. Slammed her car door and pimped off. One of the busiest boosters around. I took my new garment and went on about my business. Completed my fit downtown, threw my church clothes away, and started off the day. Fresh as hell if the feds is watching. Meanwhile, Future was somewhere putting one in the air when he suddenly got in his head about some shit. When Buddy at the rap place said, whole time your cousin came up here trying to get some work done too. Coming out of thought, man, hold up. Go on, wait. Hey, hold up right quick, right back. Before hopping up off the porch, he rounded up his homies. First thing smoking the is rap. On business. He wanted that money and the Hellcat back. Doors fly open, the way they hopped out of that car, you would have thought they was 12 or something. Future had a few questions and he needed answers to them expeditiously. Fool people rival, what's the word? How many hoes you got off that new rap job so far? Storming in, Future. Now the question is how many hoes you gonna have in your body? Fool, damn, what happened? You was just a happy customer 24 hours ago. What the? Future, who was that cousin you was talking about I had yesterday? Fool, I don't know, motherfucker. That's your family tree. What you mean? Future, yesterday you said somebody came up here claiming to be my cousin. What they look like? I don't know. Some cats that look him up. Skinny, locks. He came up here from Extreme Customs. Future thought about it for a second, nodded, alright, and turned around to leave. Fool went to reach. Future and them turned around. He hit the floor. Future and them step up, confiscate his pole, and pimp off. Next stop, Extreme Customs. Future and them bell and sat on business again. Buddy at the counter come from behind a computer. What's good, bro? I know you ain't been your rim already. I know you ain't first 48ers, man. But if you did, we got you though. Future. Boy, hell no, boy. Motherfuckers got the first 48 your ass. Confused, buddy. First 48 me? What you so hostile for, bro?
There could be a group of people, bro. This the hard, bro.
Buddy, yeah. He said he was your cousin. So I sent him over there.
He
was trying to get his car wrapped. Future, what that could look like. Buddy, he's skinny.
Savage people.
Look like dude off Stranger Things. Caleb McLaughlin. Relax though. Pondering Future. Where you know him from? Buddy, man, bro, he just walked up in the shop. Future, you got a number on him or something? Buddy, yeah, bro. Pulling out his phone and reciting my line. He's 773. Ooh, da 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 da. Catered my contact right to that man, Future. Nah, I appreciate you though. Slumped him and pimped right out, shameless. Meanwhile, I'm in traffic without a care in the world. I get a text notification. It's a voice memo from Javonna. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were busy, but I got a babysitter. You want to grab something to eat? Sending a memo back. Whole time, I'm available. When you'll be ready. Perfect timing. I was fly and I had some money. Notification comes through, voice memo from her. In about 45 minutes, I'm gonna send you my location. Sending one right back. I bet. Cool, locked in a little date, not too bad. I was already 30 minutes away, so I pulled up and posted. Eventually, she popped out. Dolled up, heels, legs out, walking toward me, she tripped over a pebble. Regaining her balance, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. No reason to be beautiful. Whatever it takes for you to be head over heels for me. I opened the passenger door for her to have a seat. Her aroma caressed my nostrils. She stepped inside my vehicle. I closed the door. Happy day in traffic. Man, you are beautiful. Thank you so much. You don't look too bad yourself. I appreciate it. Well, where you wanna go eat it? You heard of Wilma's? Oh yeah, for sure. The one downtown? Yeah, I like that one. Turn into say less. We pull up to Wilma's famous barbecue and tavern downtown Chicago. We bop in, found us a little table, pulled out a chair like a real gentleman, and found me a seat across from him. So what you got a taste for, queen? I actually heard they got jerk now, so I wanna see what's today. Oh yeah? Oh shit, I'm on that same type of time then. And don't worry about the bill, it's on me. Oh no, I can't allow that. I got it. I appreciate you though. Please, it's the least I can do. You just don't understand how much I appreciate you. Smile and that's real sweet of you. Per my peripheral, I see this dude walking in this lady. Overhyped and excited though. Sat her down. He took a seat. On my soul, you know how long I've been wanting to take you out? I don't know. How long? For 4 years. That's how long. LOL and you stupid. Funny as hell. Me and Giovanna just watching. I guess we ain't the only ones that's in here on a date, huh? A date? I didn't say this was a date. Excuse me. I guess you done got all dressed up and smelling all good just for fun, huh? I'm just taking advantage of my time while I have a babysitter. Period. Set me straight. Walking up, a waitress, welcome to Wilma's, how can I help y'all? Giovanna, can I get the jerk chicken dinner? The waitress, what size would you like? Giovanna, yams and mac and cheese. The waitress, okay, anything to drink for you? Giovanna, a lemonade? The waitress, in for you, sir? Y'all got jerk catfish? Yes we do. Cool, I'll take that with a side of fries and a lemonade as well. Okay, in about 20 minutes it'll be ready for you. Pimped off, blast as I end up peeping Buddy and Shorty again. Shorty, so why you single anyway? Cause I need to work on myself, baby. You can't love nobody if you can't love yourself. On my soul, nah, you do got a point. You got kids? Nah, I guess we ain't the only ones. Which I appreciate you. That one. Turn into say less. We pull up at beside my vehicle. Appreciate you though. Funny as hell. Me and Giovanna just watching. I guess we ain't the only ones that's in it though. Sat her down. That's how long. I didn't say this was a date. It's you. Period. Set me straight. Walking up, a waitress, welcome to Wilma's, how can I? Buddy, do y'all got any menus? The lady, of course I do. Here you go right here. And put 2 portraits of Buddy with transparent smiles, teeth missing. Nervous as hell, Buddy. Oh, pot roast on the menu for today? The lady, excuse me. I know you may not know me, but I'm his wife. And while he's sitting up in here grinning and chinning all in your face, do you know he was just teething about 2 weeks ago? The lady, yes. All he was able to eat was applesauce, oatmeal, this hoe. Buddy, that was one time I ate chickens, and that was a mistake. Shorty, you know what? I'ma just get up and leave. You got a little bit too much going on. I'ma just leave and sashayed up out of there. Buddy was too blue. The lady gave us a 3-piece spicy. Let's go. Buddy was looking like a kid that got caught playing in the sink. They got us out of there. Me and Giovanna food came shortly after. They placed her jerk chicken dinner on the table with mac and cheese. Then they proceeded to place my jerk catfish platter in front of me. Made sure Giovanna had her sweet potatoes. Everything looked good as hell. The waitress came and brought me and Giovanna lemonades. Giovanna, can we have some straws, please? The waitress pulled straws out of her smock, set them on the table. It got quiet. immediately started partaking in my hot portions. And let me tell you, the jerk catfish, chef's kiss, you hear me? After we ate, we went for a stroll walking in the park. Motherfuckers needed this walk. I'm full as hell. Sheep. Now motherfuckers just need to act like they know what side of the street I'm supposed to be on. Chuckling out, my apologies. Switch sides behind her, arm in arm correctly. Sheep, thank you. Anyways, if I wasn't so busy tripping over my feet when I first saw you, I would remember to mention that I noticed you got your car back. I'm assuming everything is okay? Oh yeah, for sure. All's well, ends well. Sheep, anything else happen while I was on my little getaway? As I listed things in my head, you had me and my little sister being locked out of our crib and being homeless, adolescent, upping a gun on me, finding out that my girlfriend was cheating on me with a whole nother nigga, and then finding out I had a second baby on the way. Out loud, man, everything else was cool. I know you, just happy to be up out of there, even though it was only for 24 hours. When you ain't used to that type of shit, it could feel like 3 months. Actually, it wouldn't have been so bad to stay in there a little longer. What? Man, knock it off. Them definitely ain't the type of accommodations to want to overstay at. She definitely wasn't. But when I was in there, I didn't have to deal with reality so much. Nah, I feel it. Everything okay? With a deep sigh, outside of trying to evade eviction, everything is okay. Oh damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Queen. Yeah, I need $3,500. But he was supposed to be coming up with some money to pay for it. But I guess he can't do that anymore. I'll figure it out. One day at a time. But I really appreciate this time I spent with you. It really helped me to get my mind off a few things for a couple seconds. Nah, of course. The pleasure was all mine. I left my phone in the car. I know my mom is blowing me up to come get my kid. Can we turn back? No, of course, that's cool. We can get that. Whole time, I need y'all help, but in a special way. First, I need y'all to comment Decide on Twitch June 1st. During my 24-hour On God-a-thon, that starts 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on June 1st, that's where we're gonna decide if I'm gonna take some of the money I just came up with and bless her, or go ahead and leave that alone and let her deal with that as an adult. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch at The Actual Corporate and tune in to my 24-hour On God-a-thon, June 1st, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then we gonna find out what I do next. I'll see y'all there. Blessings. On God.
AI is moving fast, but access to high performance.
In March 2025, officers responded to a home in La Crosse, Wisconsin, after receiving a report of a battery incident. The caller reported that he was outside his home when his 26-year-old friend Cody suddenly rolled up and repeatedly demanded to know where his money was, even threatening to kill him. Cody swung at him and appeared to reach for a knife before grabbing a nearby 2x4 and hitting the caller in the head. A fight broke out, and Cody put him in a chokehold until a bystander intervened. He subsequently fled the scene in his truck. It's worth adding that just hours earlier, police had a separate encounter with Cody, during which he was hostile and uncooperative. He was reportedly standing in the road, claiming he may or not be armed, leading officers to disengage for safety. Cody was also well known to police, with a January arrest for felony stalking and unlawful phone threats. He had a history of firearm-related incidents, including cases where weapons were seized and where he allegedly threatened others with a gun.
What do you guys, John? Where's John at? Okay. Where'd that Cody guy go? Did he drive up here? That truck with the flatbed on it? Yeah. Okay. Is everybody all right?
Yeah,
Are you John?
Yeah.
Okay. You hit you with the 2x4?
Oh, right there.
Do you need an ambulance?
I don't think it.
We're gonna get an ambulance just to check you out anyway. Okay.
It's kind of dizzy, but I mean, yeah, I can see where
Did he whack you with the 2x4?
Yeah, is that what
You don't want to pursue charges for this?
Oh, hell yeah, he's got to go this time. He broke windows in my house, he attacked me, he needs to just go away. He's gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah, we dealt with him earlier, it's pretty erratic, so.
Committed suicide, so he hurt somebody.
Does he still have a gun?
No, he don't. The last one you guys got.
So what happened today that caused all this?
Well, earlier, his aunt came over to my house, acting like a fool, screaming and yelling in my neighborhood. You know, there's a crack house. Whatever Cody does, I don't know. I don't know what it is. He's not supposed to be there in the first place, but his mom died today, so I think I'm gonna leave it.
Does Cody know that?
Yeah, that's what his aunt was like. He called his sister, his aunt.
Yeah.
And so he ran out of the house, and so I finally told her, look, he's down there on the street, stop yelling in front of the house. And she started screaming and yelling. So next thing I know, he comes screaming up here in that red Nissan and jumps out of the truck and just attacks me.
What did he say to you when he hit you?
Where's my money? He kept saying, where's my money? Where's my money? I want to kill you, where's my money? He swung at me a couple times and I pushed him away and he tipped that over, screaming again at me, where's my money? I said, just swing at me again, come on. And I had the rake in my hand. That's when he was digging in his pockets for knife. And then when I seen that, then I know he could do it. So I shoved the rake in his chest and pushed him back, and then he grabbed a hold of me, threw me up against the car, and then I pushed him off me, and that's when he picked up that 2x4 right there.
Yeah.
I just stepped in on me, and first time he missed.
Yeah.
And then the second time, I could get my hand up in time and caught him hit. And then he swung at me again, but I stepped away from it that time too. And he just pulled him back, pulled him off, and then when these guys started walking up, then he let go and jumped in his truck.
I'm gonna get some pictures. They're gonna check you out. Is there anything else that we should know about? They're trying to find him right now.
He's dangerous to himself or somebody else. He truly is.
Just based on his behavior?
Yes. Okay. He's erratic. Thought he was Jesus 2 days ago.
You don't think he has any weapons right now, though?
He might have knives in his coat.
The knives.
Oh, wait. There's the coat right here.
That's his coat?
Yeah.
While speaking with the victim, another officer spotted Cody's truck at a nearby intersection. Believing he might be armed and aware he had been recently seen with a firearm, a high-risk traffic stop was initiated.
Cody, stop! Stop! I just want all we want to do is talk to you, but I need you to park the car. Okay, can I see both your hands, Cody? Okay, cool. We're fine. All I want to do is talk to you, Cody. All I want to do is talk to you.
66 update, we're stopped at 5th and Market. He is showing his hands, but not cooperating at this time.
Open the door, Cody.
Leslie, what do you think about maybe pinning him in? I don't know if it's worth it at this point, but he's talking to us, just saying he's not going to come down.
Cody, just keep your hand where I can see it. Alright, I need somebody to close off traffic.
Tell me to help him deal with his mom's death and talk to him about it.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Tell him if you want to help talk to him about his mom.
We just want to talk to you about mom. Cody, let me see your hands. I'm not gonna shoot anything. Yes, sir.
Hey, over there.
Hey, Mario.
It's shaky, a little dizzy.
After refusing to comply and making a comment about wanting them to shoot him, he decided to leave.
Cody, just wait. Cody!
Talk 360 is the international calling app for you. Through our app, you are able to easily make calls abroad.
He's crazy, dude.
I know.
He's going on Market, so.
Set an information for officers. He didn't want to show me his left hand, unknowing if he has a firearm or not.
He just drove by right there.
All right.
Yeah, now he's going north. I just watched him drive by like 2 seconds ago. So he got hit with that 2x4 right there.
You confirmed he hit this guy in the head with a 2x4. Are we going to have substantial, like a felony?
Did you guys see any of it?
Yeah, back here, in my backyard. And then I saw him with a 2x4 over the top of him, and I yelled at him, and that's when he stopped.
A negative. If he stops again and isn't going to show his hands, I don't want to approach. So we'll see if at some point we can get him to pull over and negotiate him out. He was last seen driving away slowly. We didn't pursue. We've lost sight of the vehicle.
He probably wasn't over there. They looked like they were dancing there. Like, on the ground. Yeah, they kind of swapping away.
here. Just want to confirm we were going to send a countywide email and you can use a caution indicator in there that he fled from us and is possibly armed. We just haven't seen any weapon, but he refuses to cooperate.
When he left. Like himself? Yeah, like he's, I'm gonna go something like that. It was weird. I didn't know what he meant, but I know that I think he carries a gun. Typically? Yeah. Have you seen him with one before? I have, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is it like a pistol or a... Pistol, yeah. Okay.
I copy. He was not giving us any indication that he would turn himself in and told us that he would not cooperate, not listen to us or talk to us. So let's just keep a couple officers near his residence in case he returns. I've kind of checked the area where he was last seen and haven't found him.
Minutes later, officers found Cody again, this time standing near his disabled truck.
Where do you see him? Where? Yeah, it might be it. He's leaning in the driver's side of the car, standing on the road, so we can't see his hands or anything. But he alluded earlier to other officers that he may have another one, so we're gonna treat it like he does this time. He's just parked and standing by his truck so he can hop in. Kev, go get less lethal. Beanbag, less lethal.
Multiple units arrived and positioned themselves at a distance to coordinate a plan and assemble an arrest team.
66, I'm gonna grab shield, 99's gonna grab the long gun, and 47's gonna grab less lethal. See if we can, from a distance, try to negotiate him back towards us for the rest. Oh, he just got back in the truck. I believe he's back in the truck now, just sitting there. He might be, so because he's threatening guns, if we get a chance, we're gonna have to be that way. I'm thinking we go with that red car and see if we can yell at him. Chad, you wanna come with us? We're gonna go red car and try to negotiate him back from red car. Let's move. He's getting out. Kev, if he's refusing to cooperate and making...
Cody, keep your hands up.
We're not going past the red car, okay guys? Actually, why don't we stay?
Cody! Cody!
He doesn't have a weapon. Come here, man. Can we help you out? Let's just see if he goes into a house, we don't know.
Cody!
As officers closed in, Cody fled on foot, digging through his backpack while running.
Come here, buddy. Just talk to us. We're not gonna hurt you if you just cool off. Can we help talk to you?
Yep.
Where are you going?
Cody!
No. Just come here. He doesn't have a weapon, he's walking. Outside. Watch his hand. He's running.
Anything else, Sush? Hold on. I'll be right back, Dad.
66, he's running on foot towards me in the alley. No weapon in his hands.
Cody, stop!
Cody, stop!
Westbound on Main.
Go right, please.
Coming up to the Pink Palace. I need somebody to cut him off. 9 to 8.
Now watch his hands.
Put your hands up! Put them up!
Show us your hands.
Stop!
Show us your hands. Drop. On the ground. On the ground.
Mean green, it's like magic. Do dirt dirty, baby, no slacking. You can't.
Police department!
Not feeling smoking.
Athena! Police department!
Yep.
Alright, just don't touch anything, but it looks like a lot of pills. Oh, wait, no. There's a lot of blood.
This officer has just discovered the body of Athena Valentini, dead in her own home. Determined to bring her killer to justice, investigators begin by speaking with those closest to Athena, hoping to understand what might have led to her tragic death.
When's the last time you've seen her and talked to her?
It was probably 2 days ago, and I think I heard her either last night or the night before. She was talking to someone in Hungary, and I think it was her son. But her dog's not up front. She usually leaves her dog, her little beagle, out in the front. and he's not out front. She's not out front right now.
As detectives review security footage from outside Athena's condo, they begin to piece together her typical routine, chatting with neighbors, walking her dog, nothing out of the ordinary. But on the night of her murder, one chilling detail stands out. A dark-clothed figure walking away from the condo, with Athena's dog following close behind. The Beagle was known to only be friendly to people he knew, yet he appears quite comfortable with the suspect, begging one question. Could Athena's killer be someone so close that even her dog trusted him? It's 11:47 a.m. on October 25th, 2018, and 64-year-old Athena Valentini is late for her nursing shift at California Men's Colony in San Luis Obispo County, California. This was unlike the hard-working Hungarian immigrant who was known for her professionalism and punctuality during her decades of work in the prison system.
Clever Beach Police.
Yes, this is Officer Cook calling from California Men's Colony.
Hi, how can I help you?
Just calling to let you know that there's going to be 2 officers conducting a welfare check at 561 South 9th Street.
A corrections officer requests that Grover Beach Police conduct a welfare check at Athena's condo, and as an officer arrives, he's greeted by 2 corrections officers from the prison.
Welfare check on a registered nurse that never showed up for work this morning. So get here. We know she only has one vehicle registered to her from our information. She's not answering the door. We spoke with the neighbor. She said the last time she saw her was 2 days ago. But she did hear her yesterday speaking Hungarian. She is Hungarian, and that's all she knows.
You have a problem with her or anything?
No. The neighbor said that she has
Any contacts at this address?
She said that she has a regular routine. She locks the gate. She's got a small gate out front. Locks it with a padlock. Has a dog that she leaves out front. The padlock's not there. It's unsecure. There is no dog. She said that her son lives in the area. We tried contacting him, no answer.
Okay.
So
no answer over her phone either?
No.
Any cards?
This is her only.
This is hers, yeah. What do you think?
And that was confirmed by the neighbor as well. She says she drives a white.
You guys are around 28?
White Jeep. No, we haven't ran it.
Adam, 28. What's her name?
Athena Valentini. The neighbor knew half of her license plate, so imagine.
So the door locked her?
I didn't make it is unlocked. I don't know about the deadbolt. Then partner here saw some red type of substance on the blinds. So I don't know if that'd be enough for you.
You guys are scaring the shit out of me. Well, it's good enough if you guys are going to request a check for welfare. I don't need a warrant. Okay.
Technically, we're not authorized to make entry.
10-4. They're requesting a check for welfare. Doors unlocked. This one, right?
Yeah.
You guys yell in there?
No, we never opened the door. So I don't even know the deadbolt's on this one. Let's see, here's the red.
As corrections officers, the 2 men are not legally authorized to enter the property, despite the front door being unlocked and spotting a blood-like substance on the blinds. But this is enough to give police probable cause to enter Athena's home, where he immediately finds evidence of a chaotic crime and a concerning smell in the air.
Police department! Athena! That doesn't smell good. Athena! Police department! Athena! Police department! Yep. 11:44. Code form, 11:44. Alright, just don't touch anything, but it looks like a lot of pills. Oh, wait, no. There's a lot of blood.
The officer finds the house ransacked, a bottle of pills scattered on the bedroom floor, and Athena lying face down in a pool of blood. A coroner's report later states that Athena was most likely approached from behind with the killer's knife wrapping around her neck, before slashing it multiple times.
Can't really tell for slice marks. Fam 6, do we have a David unit available? Okay, yeah, let's finish and then I'll have you guys just down outside. Just, don't leave until I get your guys' info or something.
No, we're not gonna go.
Yeah, we're not gonna touch anything. Looking at that, it's, I can't tell if she sliced herself or something came up.
Okay.
10-9?
Place definitely ransacked.
Okay, we'll just, we'll clear, let's go ahead and step out. Yeah, don't leave if you don't mind, let me get your info, but,
Oh, we won't go anywhere, but.
until we get somebody to move her, I can't tell how she went.
Copy.
So,
Miss call.
yeah. You can move your unit up. We checked, the dog's not here. There's no cars in the garage. Nothing has been touched, we just did a search real quick. Clothes are like they are.
Is it part of the request, guys?
No, only because I was waiting for help to come in so I can secure the area.
Hello, Sergeant Urbina, Grove Beach PD. I'm trying to get a little more information on your neighbor here at the first department.
Yeah, I just talked to Officer Josh Cook from the Sheriff's Department.
No, he's with the corrections.
Oh, well, it said sheriff on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I already gave him all the information. What did you want to know?
When's the last time you've seen her and talked to her?
It was probably 2 days ago, and I think I heard her either last night or the night before.
You heard her?
Yeah, she was talking to someone in the area, and I think it was her son.
Oh, on a phone or something like that?
No, in person.
Okay.
But her dog's not out front. She usually leaves her dog, her little beagle, out in front, and he's not out front. She's not out front right now. Her father's there.
Right, I see that. And it's a little beagle, you said?
Yeah, little beagle. I think that's the brand.
As police lock down the scene and talk to neighbors, they're left with several burning questions. Where was Athena's 27-year-old son, Levente Lazar? Where had her beloved beagle gone? And who could have murdered this easygoing, unassuming nurse? Detectives must investigate every possibility. But to do so, they need to see who Athena had recently been in contact with. Yet, despite finding multiple chargers, her phone is curiously missing from the scene. Investigators must wait to receive phone records from Athena's cell phone provider. In the meantime, find a curious clue. A receipt from a UPS store, time-stamped 3:26 p.m. the previous day. They review store security footage and see a smiling Athena at the counter speaking with staff. So how could she have met such a grisly fate just hours later? Detectives hope for answers from her son, Levente, in the small college town of Bloomington, Indiana, nearly 2,200 miles away. But first, local police notify him of his mother's death.
Hello, are you Lazar? Mr. Lazar?
Yeah, Levente Lazar.
Okay, is Miss Valentine your mother?
Yes.
Can I step in and speak to you, please?
My girlfriend lives here, but sure.
Is it, you live here with her, though?
Yeah, she's here and we have a dog.
Okay, would you mind if I come in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
He's hello, how are you? Doing pretty well. Was contacted this afternoon by the St. Louis Bespoke County Sheriff's Department or District Attorney's Office, I don't remember which one.
Okay.
Your mother's passed away. We're very sorry for that, obviously. I don't know. They didn't really give me any details. They just asked that we come and make a notification to you. Okay. And then have you get in touch with them.
Do you have a phone?
I do. I have a phone number for you that's written down already. It's Casey Neal. And that's his telephone.
And you don't have any other details? No.
He will be able to see you. And that's general practice. They don't really tell us a whole lot, with us, especially when it's out of state. They just ask us to come and make a communication. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you so much for the house call, though.
Obviously, it's a very hard thing to have to deal with. So. But he should be able to give you information. I do need to get a telephone number for you if you can.
Sure.
Levente appears shocked by the news and contacts Assistant Chief Investigator for the DA, Casey Neal, minutes later. He claims not to have seen his mother in months and that he was in Bloomington on the day of her death. Police study security footage from outside Athena's condo and note her normal routine. She interacts with neighbors and walks her dog, but has no out-of-the-ordinary encounters with anyone else. But detectives soon spot something far from ordinary.
When the everyday excess falls away and we instead prioritize what matters, we find we can go further with less. Siggy Skier, full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar. Less sets you free.
American drivers, do not pay your insurance bill until you hear this.
After 8 years in the car insurance industry, it's time I'll tell you.
From the night of her death. A dark-clothed figure walking away from the condo with Athena's dog following close behind. Police use a series of security cameras to follow the figure's path. Watch as the leashless dog follows along. The beagle was known to only be friendly to people he knew, yet he appears quite comfortable with the suspect, begging one question. Could Athena's killer be someone so close that even her dog trusted them? But this footage didn't only show the suspect walking away from the crime scene, it showed him walking toward it as he talked on a cell phone around 6:30 p.m., about 5 hours before Athena's death. As authorities investigate Athena's cell phone data, they discover a series of common numbers she is normally in contact with, but one breaks the pattern. A new number with an Ohio area code she had multiple calls with on October 24th, including the exact same time she was seen talking on the phone at the UPS store. And around 6:30 p.m., when the individual was walking towards her house, also talking on the phone. Investigators now know that whoever this shadowy suspect is, the one Athena's dog seems so comfortable with is most likely the killer. Investigators issue a search warrant for the phone with the 513 area code and discover it to be a prepaid burner subscribed to Jacob Keith out of Cincinnati, Ohio. The name has no connection to Athena, but when a second warrant is issued to determine where the phone was purchased, it becomes another piece of the puzzle, leading them ever closer to their suspect. The phone is found to have been purchased at a Best Buy half a mile from Levente's home. After being activated and immediately shut off in Bloomington on October 22nd, the phone was turned back on in Oklahoma the next day. It then traveled across the country, finally arriving in Grover Beach on October 24th. It then left the area at 11 p.m. the next day, just after the suspect was seen walking away with Athena's dog. Investigators also run Levente's license plate and find that it's been captured by multiple cameras between California and Indiana. With the evidence against Levente piling up, investigator Casey Neal goes to Bloomington to have a chat with him. Could Athena's own son be the one responsible for her murder?
Mind if I close this just for privacy?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Can you sit over? I'm on my and stuff, so. Okay. Yeah, so over here to records. So I wanted first again extend my condolences.
Thank you.
This is a very difficult
Yes.
thing to deal with, and I just wanted to let you know that we all wanted to extend our condolences and work very hard on this case.
Thank you.
Now, to give you a little more information, so I know when I talked, so your mom, I believe she was attacked and killed on the 24th of October.
What day is that?
That was Thursday. So let me look at Capital.
Because I don't know the dates.
Yeah, sure,
Sorry.
sure. So it was Wednesday. Okay. So you talked to her on Monday, right?
Yes.
And then you
And
went
then
to
she,
Indianapolis on Tuesday. It was the 23rd.
correct.
Okay, so then Wednesday is when I believe she was killed.
Okay, and she texted me.
She texted you on Thursday, the 25th.
Yes.
At 9 p.m. Okay.
Since about Monday of last week, so Monday, the day I spoke to her, I've been in like 100-mile range.
Of your house.
Yeah, of Bloomington.
Okay. Okay, well that's kind of what I need a little bit of help with, is because, and you've had your phone with you that whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I looked in your phone, I was able to get records for all of your recent people that have called your mom. And so your number was one of them on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So they came back with those records when I asked them from AT&T.
Okay.
And so they showed your phone going to Springfield, Missouri on the 23rd, I believe. 22nd, 23rd. Can you help me explain that?
Not Missouri. I went to Mount Vernon in Missouri. But that was, I'm sorry, in Illinois.
I thought that was Illinois.
Yeah, but that's as far as I went. I didn't go to Missouri that day. Or that week.
Laventie sticks to his story that he was at home in Indiana at the time of his mother's murder, but he's about to be shown the evidence that proves otherwise.
That's the only phone you have?
That's the only phone I had. I had this in January last year.
Oh.
No,
It's just strange, I mean.
No,
So basically when our phones travel, they talk to cell phone towers?
Correct.
Right, so you're a smart guy, you probably know better than me, but
no,
every time they connect to a tower,
yeah.
it shows the tower's location.
Yeah.
Your phone has to be within close proximity of those towers.
Right.
So the fact that your phone shows going from your house basically to the Springfield,
I understand. I understand.
22nd and 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not in Missouri this month, last month. June was the last month I was in Missouri. Late June.
And the other curious thing is, so on the 25th, 24th, 25th, I believe on the 25th, your phone was showing up in Texas.
Despite the cell tower data disproving his claims, Laventie says that he hasn't been to Missouri in months. But there are several other states he soon denies having traveled through, as well as the existence of a certain burner phone traveling with him.
So when I looked at your phone records, what I did was I looked at the other callers that called your mom, okay? And I found another Cincinnati, Ohio number that looks like it was traveling with your phone to your mom's house. And yeah, well, so when I looked at that and I put the two records together.
Oh, I understand.
I mapped from your house to your mom's house.
Oh, to my mom's house?
Correct. Okay. With those two phones, it maps directly from your house on the 22nd to your mom's house on the 24th.
I can promise you, it was not.
Okay.
I was not in California.
Okay, listen to me for a second here.
Sure.
When I looked at that, I checked, there's other systems that we can check that they have what's called a license plate reader, okay? And when the license plate gets scanned on that, as you're driving down the road, it takes a picture of your car, okay? And the picture it took in Texas, in Arizona, and California is a picture of your car.
All right, except for January.
Listen to me right there. Okay. All those records clearly show it was your Jeep. Okay. There's video surveillance cameras on your mom's apartment. Did you know that? Video surveillance cameras show you going into your mom's apartment when she was murdered. I already know that you're the one that went there. Okay. I need you to help me understand why you did this to your mom. It's clear to me that there's clear as day, unfortunately. When you went and bought that phone at Best Buy, you're on video there buying that phone, the Cricket wireless phone that you used during this trip. I have you on video there. I have your video on your mom's house. I have a video afterwards with Athena leaving. Okay? You have to accept past that part, okay? I know it's tough. This is something that's being hard to talk about, but
no, there's nothing more to talk about. It's the fact that I
explain to me why you killed her.
I didn't.
Did something happen there? You know what I've looked into? Listen to me. You know what I've looked into? It sounds to me like your mom was kind of a taskmaster, and I know she was upset a little bit about your choices for school, and that she kind of pushed on you a little bit.
No, but she didn't even want me to go into academia. She wanted me to be a nurse, an RN.
I can understand growing up how you had a tough childhood, okay? And I know you guys moved here, you lost your father. She has many different men.
Since I was 18, since 2010, I have been independent. I have never relied on her financially, emotionally. I mean, we've shared bonds, but that was it. Like she never controlled when I went to Davis, when I switched majors. She wanted me to be a doctor.
Laventie denies any involvement in the murder of his mother, but he's now shown evidence he can't deny. A possible motive for his crime and photos of his vehicle driving to California.
Let me show you a couple things here. Okay, just so you know, this is your house right here. This is your mom's house. Okay, you understand that? Pictures. Cause your mom around. Okay. That's your Jeep, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then, so what you're telling me about being in Indiana and never leaving until seeing your mom in January this year?
No, I saw her.
Is clearly, well, you were at her house on the 24th of October. Clemente, do you see what I'm showing you? Do you see that? Pictures of your Jeep was taken all along your route with you in it. Okay? The video at your mom's house showed you driving by at 3:30 that afternoon. Okay? In your Jeep. But understand what all this says is that you were. So for you to sit here and tell me that makes zero sense and it doesn't look, good for you. Okay? What I'm trying to understand is, did something happen when you were there that caused a struggle with your mom?
No.
Or were you just mad at her? Do you need money?
No. I don't need money.
So what happened? Tell me what happened. That's the only way we're going to understand this a little bit better.
Leventi claims to be a successful day trader working for Disney, but when investigators delve into his finances, they tell a very different story. He's living off a dwindling annuity from one of his mother's ex-boyfriends and is now almost $100,000 in debt. But how does he explain the series of phone calls from the burner phone to Athena, or video footage of him buying it at Best Buy?
I watch you go in and out of the house. I watch you. Your mom actually had a video surveillance of her house because she was worried about the transits. Okay. I watched you do it. Okay.
What do you mean you watched me do it? I didn't do anything.
What happened that day? What happened in your life around that time where you decided
Nothing.
I have to do this?
Nothing.
Was it a spur of the moment? So your mom, you called her that day several times and she actually told her friends about it and left voicemails about talking to you.
Yeah.
On the 24th.
Yeah, I spoke to her.
You told me earlier that you didn't. You said on the 27th. But you called her from the phone that you bought at Best Buy.
I didn't. I only have one phone. I only have one phone, Casey.
Did you not have a phone at Best Buy? Do you want me to show you the video of it?
Sure.
Okay. That's your Jeep?
Sure.
Okay. That's in Texas.
Okay.
That's where your phone is sitting in tower.
Okay.
That's where the phone you bought at Best Buy is sitting in tower. Okay. Right there. Okay. Picture your Jeep.
Yes.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. How will you explain that?
I can't because I don't know.
Okay. So this is on the 23rd when you're driving out to California. Okay. This is on the 25th. You're driving back to Indiana. Okay. This is in Arizona when you're getting closer to California. You've got tons of these. You realize that?
I understand.
Like everywhere you went.
Yeah.
You got captured on video.
Okay.
You understand that? You got captured everywhere you went.
And
there's video surveillance of you at the house. I'll probably show you that too. I have 100 gigs of video and data on this computer, all showing you what I did.
Yes, I did not see my mom.
You did not see your mom.
I did not see my mom this year. Or except in January 2019.
You're on video at her house. Levente, do you understand that? Do you understand that? What you're saying flies on the face of reason.
No, I understand what you're saying. What I don't understand is reason.
Okay.
Proof, I guess.
Okay. Is that not your Jeep driving in front of your mom's house? That's on the 24th of October.
I can't. I mean, I saw the Jeep.
Okay, that's your Jeep, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I just saw a white.
Here you go. Okay. What's that in that corner?
Sticker.
Right. Okay. That's your sticker that you have on your Jeep, correct?
Okay.
What's that sticker? Is that a sticker you have on your Jeep? Is that correct?
I did see the second sticker, but okay.
So this is in front of your mom's house.
Okay.
On 1024, look. At 1527, which means 327. Explain that to me.
I don't know.
That's your Jeep.
How do you know that's my Jeep though? Can you show me proof of me?
Realize there's you and Athena walking away. Okay. where you parked. You realize that?
That's not me. That's not me. How can that be me?
I do, because it was you. Okay?
You showed one person walking by with a dog.
I have lots of video. They're hard to get to on this, but you don't understand. Okay, so listen, if you were me, okay, and I know that your phone starts at your house, you're in Indiana, and you have video watching you. I looked at you yesterday, watched all the video of you going in buying this phone.
Faced with a growing trove of technological evidence against him, Levente finally admits to buying the burner phone for personal reasons he refuses to share.
Are you telling me that you did not buy that phone at Best Buy? That was not you? You were telling me that?
Yes.
Okay, so I have video of you doing that. Did you buy the phone at Best Buy?
The one, the Cricket?
Yeah.
The same.
Okay, why did you buy that phone?
Personal reasons.
Like what?
Personal reasons.
Can you explain that to me?
No, because it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with my mom or...
Well, you called your mom from it.
I did.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spoke to her for like an hour.
Yeah. What did you guys talk about?
Many different things. The promise ring, my mom's job, the doctor's visit, talked about Joseph. That was it. Or that is what comes to mind.
Okay.
It's one crack in his armor that soon leads to a major revelation, yet his excuses continue to defy all reason.
I was in California. But I didn't go see my mom. I didn't see her. I drove by her place.
What'd you do?
I went to Los Angeles. I went to Los Angeles too, and I could prove it to you. I could show it to you.
Okay.
To buy her.
Okay.
And I bought this one. I went to it's on Venice Street in Los Angeles. That's what I think of.
Okay.
And
How did you show that to me?
How?
Yeah.
I have weed in my house.
Okay. And how did you buy?
About $120 worth.
$120 worth of weed.
It's 15 grams.
Levente claims to have driven from Bloomington to Grover Beach over 32 hours and 2,220 miles simply to buy $120 worth of marijuana. Levente also claims to have driven to his mom's house to pay her a visit, but when he saw that she wasn't home, simply turned around and drove back to Indiana.
Drove all the way through.
You drove all the way through?
Yes.
Okay. And you got to California on Thursday. About what time?
Afternoon. It was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock when I went to Los Angeles.
Okay. And then what did you do then?
I went into this dispensary and I bought marijuana, and then I left, and then I was going to surprise my mom to go up. I went all the way up, but she wasn't there.
Okay. And then where did you go after that?
I left.
What time did you leave?
I left Central Valley or my mom's place. 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Thursday.
You left from your mom's place at 3 or 4?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I just went home. It doesn't even matter. Let's just do this. Because you know what?
Well, here, I mean, to me, what matters is...
I know what matters. You're trying to get to a motive, but there is no motive here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, listen to me for a minute.
This whole thing, it's not only just that my mom died, but now my whole life is gonna be just fucking raped. Just by the news, by you guys saying that didn't leak that story. Give me a break. Okay, and now you're gonna go through my stuff and my girlfriend's belongings and stuff? Jesus Christ, this is gonna ruin her. Okay? All because, and you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. Okay, but in the end, it doesn't affect you. I can move on. It's not a big deal. There's a million fish out there, but damn, man.
It's not about who did it. I know you did it. But here's what like the jury's gonna see, or Hannah's gonna see. More importantly, is you either one, you're a cold-blooded killer who has no remorse and killed your mom, planned it, did it. Or two, something would happen there when you went to see your mom that I don't know about that you can fill in. And that's the only thing that the jury or Hannah needs to know about you.
No.
You understand that?
Along with the evidence already presented to Leventi, there's something else that defies his explanations. Wi-Fi data from a Winslow, Arizona McDonald's shows suspicious searches on his iPad just hours after the murder, including Leventi Lazar, suspect, Grover Beach, and Leventi Lazar, murder, Grover Beach. Considering Athena's body wouldn't be found for nearly an hour later, only the killer could have made these searches. Other disturbing searches are found on Leventi's devices, including what it means to be an heir and how long it takes to inherit money. With an overwhelming amount of circumstantial evidence against him, Leventi is placed under arrest for the murder of Athena Valentini.
The defendant will be sentenced to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation as follows. For his conviction on 10/21/2019, by a jury's verdict of guilty is in count 1 in violation of Penal Code Section 187(a), willful, deliberate, premeditated murder of the first degree felony, and with the true finding that the murder was carried out for financial gain pursuant to Penal Code Section 190.2(a), 1, the defendant is sentenced to serve life in state prison without the possibility of parole.
He's convicted of first-degree murder with a sharp object and sentenced to life without parole. With Athena's only family now incarcerated, no funeral or burial was held. Her tragic case proves that even when an immigrant finally achieves the American dream, it can just as easily turn into a nightmare. The Grover Beach police used every resource at their disposal, but Athena's beagle was never found.
In this video, you'll see an evil Tinder dates murder, all caught on camera.
And so I was talking to Grace on Tinder. We matched on Friday.
Serious truck crash? You'll need serious truck cash. Call the Strong Arm. Attorney John Foy and Associates.
Let us handle the fight for you. Our truck accident experts can get you the serious truck cash you deserve.
We were made for Huli. Made to bring her joy. Because...
Who's this down? Hey, who are you? Yeah. Is that your dad? What happened?
What happened? Eugene, no, there was a man.
Who else is here?
My sister. She's back? Yeah, she's in her room.
Is he okay?
I think so.
Hey, okay. Hurt victim? Yeah.
These are moments when cops discover family massacres, and this is just one of the 6 cases we'll be covering, starting with the most disturbing case we have ever covered on our channel. On June 15, 2021, police were called to an address after 20-year-old Alex Jackson made this disturbing 911 call.
Share the emergency, emergency. Good. So, what's on house? All right, this is 4414. Local police court investigation. My been shot. My other brother been shot. I need help immediately. Okay, I'm doing two directors on the line here. I've been shot in the foot. Okay, Dr. Sir, stay on the line.
According to Alex, an intruder broke into his house and wrestled over a semi-automatic rifle with him before shooting his dad in his foot, then fleeing. Alex described the perpetrator as a black man wearing green shoes, and when the officers arrived at the scene to investigate, they were met with a truly disturbing scene. But as they dug a little deeper, it felt like things weren't adding up. And as the investigation continued, police would suspect that Alex was hiding a secret, one that suggested there may never have been an intruder at all.
Who are you? Is that your dad? What happened? What happened?
Eugene, no. There was a man.
okay? I think so. What's her name? Sabrina? Sabrina? Is that a room right there? Yeah. Sabrina! Is she back behind us? I got that. Sabrina! Hey! You're right, please! Hey, oh! Sir? Third victim. Doing? Third victim? Yeah. 115, we don't even know started. We're gonna get these 38 buses. I knew it. I think this door might connect, so I'm gonna open it so you guys know. Alright? Okay. CRPD! Bradley! Alright. That's this office.
Police discovered Alex's dad's body lying on the living room floor and his mother and sister in their bedrooms. Each victim had been shot in the face at point-blank range. But despite this, Alex was relatively uninjured, which the officers would have surely taken note of. But what really cemented the suspicions was the fact that there were no signs of a break-in inside the house, no broken glass or foreign footprints, and no valuables were missing. All suspicions were pointed towards Alex, who was sent to a hospital to be treated for his wounds, which gave the officers the perfect opportunity to question Alex. They soon find out that the lies were just beginning.
Better when that entire family's been murdered in cold blood, and the person responsible continues to deny it and shows really no remorse, will just stare down. And I mean, that makes it look like intentional homicide that you wanted to massacre a family. Whereas we've given you every opportunity.
What did you really say? Continue the story. Of course, my other job. You can continue to stay as long as you get a job. But if you didn't,
Law enforcement questioned Alex in the hospital for 4 hours and told him that there was no evidence that supported his story that there was an intruder in the house, and that they didn't believe an intruder stole his family's rifle and spontaneously killed his entire family. The officers then explained that they thought the likely motive was. They said that Alex's father had asked him to find a job if he wished to live in the house, but Alex decided killing his entire family was way easier than finding a job. Alex insisted he was innocent, but the officers did not believe him, and he was subsequently arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. After a quick trial, the jury found him guilty on all counts. He was sentenced to serve 3 life sentences. While murdering your family instead of finding a job is pure evil. But in this next case, a murderer decides to resist the cops with a knife in hand, resulting in an encounter that ends in death. On June 22, 2023, at 2:39 a.m., San Francisco Police Department were dispatched to a home after receiving a report of an aggravated assault.
Did your wife is bleeding? You think someone killed her? George Forever 10-4, he's advising wife is bleeding and says he thinks his son killed her by hitting her with a stick. Or he's advising his son is high on drugs.
Upon arrival, officers came in contact with this man, 86-year-old Roland Child, who told police that a woman inside had been assaulted. But when the officers stepped into action, they were met by 37-year-old Mark Child, who would take this tense situation and make it even worse.
Run. Police! Who's up there? Sir, stay down there. Hey, police! Let me see your hands. Hey, let me see your hands. What? Let me see your hands. What? George Forever, code 33 guy. I have blood in the hallway. I'm upstairs. Made contact with the subject. Yeah. Sir, get down! George Forever, code 33. Hey, sir, hey, put the knife down! Put the knife down!
Hey, bring the RW, you have to 22. Hey, get down, get down. You ready to fly? Bitch, I'll shoot you, dude.
As the officer walked up the stairs to confront the suspect, he noticed that he was carrying a knife and appeared to be walking towards him. And from Mark's attitude, it is safe to assume that he was looking for trouble and might attempt something stupid. The officer, seeing the knife, backed away in an attempt to stop things from escalating further. However, Mark had other plans and soon learned the hard way why you shouldn't attack a cop.
Get back! Get back! Get back! You're running away! Get back! Drop the knife, you okay?
The officer, realizing he had no other choice, shot Mark 3 times and dropped him on the ground. He was taken to a hospital for medical treatment where he was pronounced dead. This suspect tried to fight off the cops and ultimately paid the price. On May 17, 2024, at around 3 a.m., 51-year-old Todd Christopher Marchetti broke into his ex-girlfriend's house and held her and her baby hostage. But miraculously, at about 11:30 a.m., the baby's mother managed to escape and ran to a nearby construction site to call police. This 911 call would set off a course of actions that would help take down a madman who endangered the life of the 6-month-old baby.
My baby daddy broke in last night. He shot and killed my dog. I just ran out of the house to get help, and he shot his gun and he went back inside. I was gonna kill. No, it's a surprise. My baby's inside. He's gonna kill my baby. In the middle of the night last night, he woke up, or he broke in. He broke in through the window. He brought over multiple knives and guns, and he told me he was gonna kill me. He shot and killed my dog. I convinced him to let me go outside and tell him that I was gonna go after my window and get pictures of him. It's just my baby, and I think he's already killed him.
How old's your baby?
He's 6 months.
When the surprise police department received a frantic phone call, they were quickly dispatched to the residence. But as they arrived at the scene, they could hear gunshots coming from within the house. However, since the officers knew the baby was still inside, they had no choice but to try to force entry and rescue the baby before the tragedy strikes.
No, it is. Hold on.
It's not through the door. Just get to the front door. Get up. You guys still up there, dude?
I don't know if I leave us. We gotta do this inside. You take in the kitchen. We think he's in the living room, bedroom, the cooking bedroom. But you can get right up inside. You think he's all barricaded.
As law enforcement entered the house, the suspect was nowhere to be seen. But knowing that he was still inside, armed and dangerous, the officers searched through the house carefully.
Are you with me? Wait, are you with me? Hey, put out.
One of our dealers, we gotta do this inside. You take in the kitchen, put the things in the room, on the bedroom, and the cooking bedroom. Again, do it inside. We think he's all barricaded.
Where is that thing? Is that a joint? That was a joint? Is it a joint? What is it? Is it a joint? Small car. Empty gun.
While searching the house, the officers found a baby that had been shot multiple times and quickly rushed him out of the house to get medical treatment. But the suspect was still inside the house, and so an hour-long standoff began. The police tried to negotiate with Todd, but he ultimately chose to light his house on fire. When it was safe to enter the home again, police found Todd with this gunshot wound. The 6-month-old baby was airlifted to the hospital and underwent surgeries on its lower body. It takes a truly evil person to attack their own child. But when this next suspect tried to outsmart the cops, he ended up behind bars.
This is your wife and son? Yes, sir. That's what it looks like.
On June 7, 2021, the Wall